Coach, a good experience for your kids this past weekend playing in the Flash Gordon Invitational, playing Radford and High Point, two very talented teams. Just give us a little summary of the weekend.
Well, it's a perfect example of going down south and seeing teams that are very athletic. And both teams brought different things to the table. And the kids got an experience. We played well against Radford at parts of the game. At the end of the game, he did some nice things and could have tied it up. Against High Point on Sunday, they were just very good.
Looking ahead this weekend, you go to Indianapolis a couple of times. You play Butler, a team that's 1-0-2. You play IUPUI on Sunday. We were talking a little bit before going on camera. You guys are worried a little bit more about yourselves than anybody else, but obviously you guys are probably pretty excited to play a little bit closer to home this weekend.
To get off the bus is a good thing. Well, this time we'll just take vans. So it's kind of nice being close to home. The kids can sleep in their own bed over the weekend, and at least we can focus a little bit more without having to have those tired legs on the bus.
Not a whole lot of experience on this roster, not a whole lot of seniors. How big of a challenge has that been going through just the day in and day out activities?
It's a learning experience for all these kids, especially the new ones. They're trying to get used to school and get used to their schedules and dealing with us. And it's been really telling in the beginning. I think right now they're starting to hit a little bit of a wall. It's the third week of classes, so they're really struggling a little bit with training.
How have you guys adjusted to the speed of the game? We actually talked about this with women's soccer head coach Bob Sheehan. At the Division I level, obviously, it seems like the speed is just so much more accelerated.
Well, that's because they put so many athletes on the field. Division II athletes are one animal, and Division I athletes are another animal. So it's really the speed of play is quicker, but the biggest thing is the physicality of it. I mean, the tackles are just a lot harder, and they close you down so fast. So it's really been an eye-opening experience for the kids.
Obviously, you knew coming in that this year was going to be a challenge with so many new players and plus a whole new schedule, a tough schedule. How hard has it been to kind of focus on maybe not wins and losses, but just individual things out of games?
The bottom line is we're trying to get things done that we can do and accentuate the positive of what we can do. We can't worry about the other teams. They're going to do what they're going to do to us, but we've got to try and start from the bottom and work our way up and try to get some familiarity with each other. At the end of the year, I think we'll be all right.